Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is PJ guys. So inside this particular video I want to show you guys what are the reason why I take this particular trade yesterday trade on our crash 1000 30-minute time frames. So I'm going to make a video reason why I take window 1. We have the trade below, we have our trend below the what, below the 20 level, and we have on our window 2 that our trend is also below the 20 level. We can see that we have the orange line moving below the 20 level, and if we see the both window that's moving on the same trend, then we should be looking for a better trend entry. We can see what happened here. So what we are going to be doing now is that we are going to be checking our 5-minute time frames, and we are going to be identify our trend at that particular area. We are going to be identify our trend at that particular area. So what we are going to do is that we have our trend below the below the 20 level. You can see that our trend moved below the 20 level here on our first window, and on our second window is already below the 20 level. So what we are going to be looking for is an uptrend. This is the first uptrend that we need to see, and when we keep on moving, this will be our first uptrend. This will be our take profit level. This second arrow will be our take profit level, or you stop it when you discover that your trend 9 here has been starting turning to red. You can stop that. So we start again and we start checking for what a buy opportunity. You can see this is the second arrow. So maybe your trend your price appear to be here because particular arrow appear here. We are still on below the 20 level and below the 20 level. So this will be a uptrend again up to this particular moment that we see that our trend here is turning to what, to red orange here. Is turning to what, is turning to red at this particular area. So this might be our what, our stop profit 1, stop take profit 2 level here. So until this particular arrow appear, and once it appears, then you are going to out of the market. Then now let's start and look for another opportunity. We can see that this particular trend, our trend here has been as above the 20 level. So it means our trade here will not be accurate. This is the holy trend that go below the what, the 20 level. But if we check it on 30-minute time frames, we discover that both of them are what, are still below the 20 level. So since they are still below the 20 level on our 30-minute time frame, then it might still be an opportunity for you until you have the final move out on 30-minute time frames. We can see if you enter this particular area, it's going to be a short trend, and we can see another entry point here. So it's going to be another entry area. So our take profit will be somewhere here or somewhere here. Our take profit 1, take profit 2. You understand? So that is how this particular trend started moving. But we can see that they have already started moving away from what, from the 20 level. So we are not looking for a buy entry unless this particular trend come down to below the 20 level before we starting moving, looking for our what, our trend on below the what, 20 level. So this is an example of what I do. So if we confirm those trend on the below on trend on what, on the 30-minute time frames, then it's still a best opportunity for you to what, to take as an entry, guys. So this is how this particular indicator works on our crash 1000 for some days now. We can see this is another downtrend level. Our down is still what, is still moving on downtrend, and if you check it on 5-minute, that this 9 that we mark here is our entry level on our 5-minute time frames. And also you can still use this same strategy to trade on 1-minute time frames. If you want to use it on 1-minute time frames, just make sure that you locate that particular area here, like what we have here. Anytime that you go below the 2, anytime we have the window, both window go below the same level, then it is the best opportunity for you to trade up your trend. Let's check for one. Let's look for one. You can see the 2 window here is not working alongside with each other. So we are going to look for that particular area that go below. So we are going below the 20 level now. Let's see if we are going to see, yes, now we are in below 20 level now, and our window 1 and our window 2 also is still below the 20 level. So we can see this, that this is an entry for us on our trend, both trend. We can see that we can catch up the market on a long term for uptrend. We can see that this will be our take profit, and we wait for another opportunity if it's still moving on the what, on the downtrend. So below the 20 level, but the real right now is not below the 20 level. So that is how this strategy works. So guys, get this particular indicator and it's going to help you to skyrocket a lot of things in trading your boom and crash and step index. Thanks guys.